Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? As ever, I hope you are all well. Last week we went through the endurance match of a level and promotions for everyone. Hello there, Techstark. Welcome back. Little on and off, that's fine. I appreciate you being here, as regularly as you are. I did have to do a quick router reset because I was being reported inconsistent bitrate, which is not great. So here's hoping that that will stabilize. In the meanwhile, let's see here. Alright. We have some folks who probably have something to say about Ike's recent elevation to nobility, somewhat despite his inclinations. Yeah, commanding an army is a bit different than commanding a mercenary company, so Ike is having some adaptation struggles. Well, let's go have a word with Tanith, seeing as how that's going well. This is a prudent line of questioning. Ike never really had any real reason to know anything about the King of Dain, and has largely been in such a position where he would not really have the means to learn about the King of Dain. So this is a prudent question for him to be asking. So Ashnard came to power 18 years prior. Seems as if it was a rather trying time when the coronation occurred. Now, this is an interesting claim, considering that only 2 years prior was the genocide of an entire, subspecies of people. So if Dane's plague was racked that hard, it begs one to wonder how few herons were there and just how many people are in Dan. Of course, if we include Bagnon into that equation, then that starts to make more sense. Hey there, Archangel. Welcome back. Seems that Ashnard hanging around on the battlefield ended up sparing him the plague, despite the battlefield being a rather unsanitary location. Seems Ashnard is not an armchair general. Ike is having a moment of conflicted consideration, I think would be a way of describing it. I'm well, Archangel, thank you. And of course I hope you're well also. I suppose one could consider it a minor test of conviction, but Ike has, quote unquote, fought alongside these two before, so he knows what they're capable of. So then, Ike is rather fearsome now, honestly. He can use an iron blade without issue, giving him some respectable damage output. Not Marcia levels of ridiculous, but not insignificant. He can almost manage an armor slayer without issue, which will make dealing with armor knights very, very welcome for him. Meanwhile, he can use a longsword without issue, so Cavaliers will also be less of a concern, though the lower might of the longsword does play to its disadvantage, relatively speaking. Over in a wintry area over there, Textark. Nephany is still absolutely ridiculous. Overall, probably our best unit. Scarce is going to be the situation where Nephany is not going to be a valid answer. Also, hello Ash, welcome. Marcia has been impressing, but her strength is capped and her class does not allow that cap to be particularly high. She will continue to be very solid going forward, make no mistake of that. But she's not going to become any more insane. Ileana's kind of lagging, honestly, but she is near a promotion, and that promotion could help a fair amount. Soren's doing rather well, far better than prior to the promotion. I wish I could have let Soren run around without promoting for longer, but circumstances were not kind in that respect. Still, as long as we're not asking him to go in and take a beating, Soren is very applicable, and his ridiculous resistance means that he's basically a mage hunter. Titania is Titania. She's not tremendously amazing, but she's still a very solid and resolute member of our group. So Jill got a promotion. Jill was kind of underperforming, frankly. Her speed is actually rather decent, all things considered, but her strength is notably lower than where it should be right now. Her resistance is bizarrely high, however, so what she's lacking in damage output, she's somewhat making up for in survivability in an oblique manner. Astrid's strength is very far ahead of where it should be right now. Like, her strength at this point should be like 17 or something like that by average. So Astrid is overperforming very mightily in the strength department. Her defense is actually a little bit behind, as is her resistance, but everything is pretty much on course. So on the whole, Astrid's doing very well. Oh right, she's also down 5 health. That's right. That's what it was. It's her health that's actually not going very well. But considering that she can not get hit in most circumstances, that's not too much of a concern. Volk is Volk. He has a dagger now. The dagger does slightly more damage. Probably still not going to be fighting anyone. Gatry has been weirdly swift, which is welcome. That's basically his core weakness. Also, his resistance has been higher than one would expect also. And everyone else is just kind of over in, the second string territory. At this point, I'm not going to be using heal staves anymore for Mist. I'm just going to use Mends because we have so many of them, it doesn't even remotely matter. We'll have more than the game will put us through. Soren I still have using a heal staff because I don't want Soren to acquire expertise in staves. And honestly, his magic is high enough that he doesn't need anything more than a heal staff. The big thing about Ike is Ike now has a rather signature maneuver. As far as I'm aware, this is the first time this appears in the series. I could be wrong, it might be in 4 or 5. But this is definitely the first time the West saw this ability. That much is certain. This alone makes Ike far, far more dangerous than he was, or what his stats suggest. Let's see here. Was there anyone else that I did anything with? I could have sworn there was. Vantage Oh no, I guess that's it. Everyone should be good on equipment, and so we go. I do appreciate Ike's disposition about this whole, like, congratulations, you're now nobility. Yeah, okay. If you say so. Seems we've got some unexpected but not unwelcome guests. Someone's been persistent. We can, in fact, refuse them. I don't really recommend this, but you do get something if you do refuse. Not that it's amazing, but you think of it as a consolation prize. It would appear that Tabarn is quite taken with Ike and his effort, seeing as how he's providing his left and right hands to assist directly in the effort. Considering what we know of Tabarn being an unrepentant badass, having a Tabarn card to play would be very useful. Alright then, so Rayson, as stated, is not a fighter. He has no attacks, he can never do so. He does not need to, he can make other people better. Right now his big problem is that he does not have a lot of mobility. Upon transforming, that will be adjusted. But he is a royal, so we cannot use the demi-band. So we are going to have to contend with the fact that it'll take a while for him to get into gear, as it were. Januf is similar to Leth in that he just kind of gets going immediately, and he is not likely to miss. One could do far worse. Loki is nowhere near as swift. Quite slow, in fact. And yet, he has increased dodge to kind of make up for it. So his mobility is not going to be all that much of a liability. That being said, his transformation does take time. On the whole, I would take Janeth over Ulki. That being said, I would take Astrid and Gatry over both of them. They'll join our second stringer roster, but with honors. Rayson we have to make a point to protect, but in doing so, he will make us far mightier. Rayson is a force multiplier. So hopefully I don't screw that up. Alright, so let's have a look at the situation here. It would appear that the boss for the map is a sage who's wielding high-end wind magic. Another reason that we're not particularly inclined to be taking Janeth and Ulki. They'd kind of get ripped apart by that. And oh ho, who's this? This is a familiar face. And that's quite a weapon they have there also. The jerk is in fact back. And you know, all told, for pre-promote, those are some pretty pathetic stats. Like, Titania has better stats than those. We have a sage over here with a siege tome, which is not great. Good news is, this one in particular is going to be dragged to a very slow situation. We don't have any dragons, so that particular worry won't be concerning. But it will hurt a lot for anyone it blasts that isn't named Soren. And of course, not content to just have one Armageddon jerk, there's two. What's that? Two isn't enough? There's three. Fortunately, Captain Blizzard over here is not as scary looking though. Broadly speaking. As long as it doesn't hit a flyer, so you know, keep Jill out of the way. Marcia's vulnerabilities are gone and her resistance is really good. Marcia probably won't care. This general over here has a Lago's Lance. Want to be careful with that one. There's a lot of very particular preparations going on over here. Oh, a Night Killer. Ironically held by one. As we can see though, we're starting to run into more promoted units and fewer more mundane weaponry. The fortunate point is that most of the rather funky enemies to deal with are more at the back end here. Now I'm noticing that there are chests, so we're going to want those, which means we're probably going to want to bring Volk because I don't think we have any keys. At least I didn't see any dropped by the opposition. And we're going to want to have someone else over here. So that's 2 people. I'm actually going to bench Leth. Of all people, I don't think that she'll be hampered too much by sitting a fight out, but I'm also not going to be losing too much either. Oh, I didn't even notice that Tanith is actually on the roster over here. She's got some cool stuff, but... So who am I bringing? Volk and... someone for a very specific reason. We'll call this an escort quest. So, there are Wyvern Riders off to the east, and they're going to come and harry us after a few turns. So we don't want to completely turn our backs to them. You know, actually, Gatry could probably use the positioning there. On the whole, this will probably be fine, honestly. So yes, Steel Lance, and a Steel Lance plus Javelin combo over here. Not the most horrendous thing in the universe, we can definitely deal with that. It's more their mobility that's a concern than anything else. That being said, I imagine... let's see here. 17 speed. Oh, 8 speed. 8 speed. Yeah, Titania can handle these guys. They have a lot of defense, but she has an axe. And they are not especially accurate. Let's go. It would appear that Mr. Player is around. Seems the rank and file over here are the rank and file for a reason. A fresh recruit, huh? Alright, so we just got a lot of music. One, this is a track that you've probably heard if you've played a more recent Smash title. And our player turn notification sounds far less silly now. So let's see what we're up against here in the 4. Steel lance, short spear, steel lance, steel bow. So on the whole, I'm going to go with, we probably don't want Jill to head in there. Actually, considering her defense, she's not as dodgy as Titania is, somehow. Oh wait, no. Titania's lucky, that's what it is. I'm a little inclined to see how Jill holds up. Just having the Iron Axe and going toe-to-toe with these Wyvern Riders back here. They'll hit hard if they hit her, but their odds of hitting her are not amazing. Actually, let's just not occupy the staircase with Marcia. We know she'll be fine. Also, Marcia also has the capacity of using swords now that she's a Falcon Knight. I don't see it coming up very often, but on the other hand, her strength score is high enough she can kind of get away with it. I'm still very amused by just naming her personal spear of violence. That was a very strong name. I'm very happy for it. What do we have over here? Steel axe and steel axe. Yeah, so as long as we don't move Jill too far forward, she should be fine. Thinking about it, I probably should have had Astrid Fire first. But she actually probably would have just taken this fool out straight up, so... yeah. And by the power of Raisin's presence. Ooh, do I leave Titania back here just so she can kind of catch them all without anyone else being around? How confident am I in that plan? I think I'm fairly confident in it. I'll ever kind of hang close-ish, but not too close. You fool, you brought a spear to an axe battle. Let's see here. Can I get Ilyana to pick up a spare? Potentially. I wonder. Alright. Hey, here we go. My little plan's working out. Now we have some axe guys back there. We haven't seen some action from Ike in a while, so let's give him something to do. Let him soften things up. I still think Astrid's strength at this point is irresponsibly hilarious. Gatry, please. Astrid over here just being irresponsibly powerful. Oops. Alright, so I said I had a plan. The plan is to have Ilyana get a bunch of extra actions so that she can promote sooner. She's almost at cap level, and then she'll promote. With a little luck, she'll take it before we're done with this map. I don't feel Soren needs the experience anywhere near as much as Jill does. Soren's actually been performing quite well. This should prove entertaining. No, I'll leave her here. I think Marcia's good where she is for the moment. Alright, they're moving in. Let's see how Titania fares for this whole effort. I think we're off to a good start. Just over here saying, doubt me not. Alright, so our first siege tome guy is over here. Actually, I made a mistake. He could have done some damage. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, not quite. Alright, I do not appear to have the capacity of getting someone right in there and taking care of Captain Siege Tome. I wonder if this one has a script to just hold their position. Aw, I can't get that one over there. Oh, Titania's just having none of this. I think Titania has this pretty well in hand over here. Alright, how far? Okay. Alright, so these fighters and warriors have a fair amount of health. Which, you know, that is to be expected. Kind of the bread and butter of the class. I probably should have gotten Soren a new Thunder Tome. Oh well. And Soren has spoken. Actually, everyone up here's resistance is pretty solid, all things considered. I'll move Jill back out just because... Oh wait, no, this one's thunder, not wind. Yeah, she could take that just fine. Provided this one doesn't crit, but then... odds are not favorable for that. Let's see here, so Rayson can go that far. Hello there. I don't think Ilyana's going to be able to go in close enough to pick this one out, but at the least she gets to be in a better position to deal with things. Yeah, let's give Astrid some more axe practice. If we can get her out of Iron Axe territory and into Steel Axe territory, ooh boy. No objections. Her strength is insane right now, bordering obscene. What am I going to do? Complain about it? Oh, I should have had Gatry move there first. Oop. Oh well, too little, too late. Bulk is 26. And how much luck? 8 luck? I suppose the possibility exists. Let's not be risky about it. Yeah, I could just have someone shove him on the next turn and he'll be fine. Yeah, if Miss gets blasted, she'll be fine. I think? Oh yeah, absolutely. She can't even be crit. As much as I would like her to get that heal going, Joe could take a hit from this one without issue. Actually thinking on it. So this one's Blizzard Boy, right? Yeah, Blizzard Boy can't even get that far over. So I can actually put Jill here and... going for the Armor Knight. Nice shot. Alright, Titania, finish this fool. Wow. Titania just having none of these idiots. One cannot accuse her of failing to hold the line. Well, dang. Oh well. Will can just sit there, that's fine. Alright, so Siege 2 and Siege 1. How much resistance do you have, fella? 14. That's a respectable amount. Ilyana would struggle to harm you. Unfortunately, you have like all of the other women in our army to contend with first, so... I'm over here wondering, can I even set this one up to be taken out by Ilyana? Oh, I could do it here. I'm not super concerned about Captain Bolting. I'm more concerned about Captain Blizzard. Because Captain Blizzard could, in fact, actually hurt Jill. Oh, I suppose it wouldn't be super horrible. 28 attack. Still. Oh, Yana's not even going to be able to get over there. Oh well. Alright, so this one's primed to do damage to a mounted unit. This one's an armor knight. The range on this one is basically nothing to concern oneself with. And away we go. The Titania didn't even get hurt. Let's just shuttle mist forward. Come on, Junior, you can keep up. I actually forgot that that one had the light tone. I probably should have had the bow equipped. That kind of hurt. I do kind of like how that transformation is timed, just as these crows show up. And them being them, at this point they're not really a threat, but they also have the whole droppable coin thing just to be annoying. Well, Mist will want that. So at this point, Raisin's mobility is distinctly higher. And, if I recall correctly, it makes his song all adjacent units rather than otherwise. So I would like to send Astrid in and take out this one, but I will not be able to get her in and then back out without complication. That being said, that tickled. Shinon is not going to be able to harm Nephany in any respectable degree. He'll do 1 damage. A great big whatever. The Night Killer's not going to do a whole lot when the Night is just kind of over there, you know? And she's even faster. Astra just being bonkers over here. Well, hey. The Soren Mage Tank train continues. Oh, fine, we'll do this. So, yeah, Raisin is mighty. Uh-oh. 7 speed. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. And he's right in there. Oof. That's a goof. Alright, I have a solution. Alright, let's see how this goes now. Ow. Well, they found me. I can't dispute that part. Oh, that's a cool animation. Nebony hasn't even activated Wrath. Because ice. Oh, that wasn't even a thought in my head. We don't really have any calves to deal with, so we'll just bench this spear for the moment. Alright, so Marcia's the one... Right, okay. How far can... Alright. So 9 defense, 32 health. We have to do some math over here. So 25 plus 9. Realistically, just 25 damage, I think. No. I'm mathing that horribly. No. Okay, so 26. So I will do 17 to him. That should be sufficient. Okay. Alright. This jerk's in the way. Alright, Astrid, solve that problem over there, will you please? Thank you. Oh boy. Nephany just caring not about the armor knight over here. Alright, so then... I should also throw this, just to bear this in mind. Wait. Oop, no, not right there. Not right there. No, not right there either. Alright, this should work out. Shouldn't have put her there, dang it. Oh well. Not the hugest concerns. So, yeah, some of our crew recognize this individual. Plenty of them will have plenty to say, no doubt. So, here's where we kind of figure out that this is where Rolf figured out his whole archery thing. Mist probably knows, but it seems that they've been keeping that on the down low. Are you with the enemy? Yep. Alright, so having done that, now we want Ike to be the one to take him out. So Shinnen's recruitment is unusual. Rare is it that an individual's recruitment methodology involves very specifically taking them out. Is anyone lacking health? I mean, I suppose Nephine's a little hurt, but is that a problem? Let's just worry about Miss getting the experience. Nephine's an engine enough of destruction. She doesn't need wrath at this point. Now Titania is going to provide the Titania Express to Volt. Oh, look at you, aren't you enterprising? Having a feel-bad moment over there? Nice shot. So the Renew skill is something you would get as an equipable if you decline on Racing. You also will, in addition to that, so you would be able to give that to anyone. And Renew is, good. But remember that Janeth and Oki are here to protect Racing. If you decline Racing, then Tabarn doesn't have a reason to send them along. So it's really not all that worth it. Take the Mega Bard and go. Alright, so we have a Lagu's Lance over here. And of course, there's Captain Blizzard back there. Yeah, let's just get rid of this soldier. Soren very inclined to dissolve that very quickly. Racing has so much resistance, we can actually move him in there and not really worry about it. This thing will do 28. Big whoop. Racing will take 3. Whatever. Not the wisest of matchups, but I'm a little interested in seeing how this plays out. Actually, Oh, here we go. And that was Ike's signature move. I suppose I could have moved someone else forward to give them a little extra mobility. Whatever. Ow. I hadn't actually noticed that one had a short spear. Oof. Well, Mist isn't complaining. Easy experience. I don't think Gashly's going to make it to the front line anytime soon. I suppose we can try. Alright, so the very fringe of range is right there. So, if we move Astrid here... Yeah, 28 would give Jill a bit of a pinch. 2 of those would take her out. I'm very hesitant to move Jill into the range of this. Oh well, we'll just think of it as giving Mist something to do. Actually, what's the crit on this one? 5? Oh yeah, whatever. You fool. You've engaged Astrid on her own turf. This is the price of your hubris. Huh. I guess I mismapped. I guess Jill will be fine. Mostly. We're starting to see some numbers going on here. See a sword, you say? Given that proximity. 21 damage. I'd like to run Astrid in there after this one. But that's not seeming super wise. I'm favoring the idea of having Marcia do it instead. Suppose we could consider this an opportunity for sword practice. Either way, she should be able to handle up to this just fine. Like, this guy couldn't hurt her. This guy won't do particularly tremendous damage. Sword boy over there isn't anything of significance. Alright, so we have some more of these varieties at our backs. Not brandishing anything of particular interest, although we do have a paladin to contend with. All things considered, I say just throw Gatry into the back, whatever. There we go. Well, it's magic, and it's speed. Two things she very, very needs. Now Volk can actually get his job done. A silent staff. Minimum range 5 spaces, prevents magic usage, and range is determined by magic. Unfortunately, Mist doesn't really have the magic to really make this worthwhile. She'd have to get rather close to a mage, and if anyone's getting that close, then realistically speaking, I'll probably just be able to take them out directly. So it doesn't seem like a particularly worthwhile plan. Hello there, Brett. Welcome back. That's about the summation of it, yes. Alright, we can... Let's see here. 16... And that one being 24. So that would be 4 and 12. Alright. We will present them with options. Not good options, but options. Actually, wait a minute. No, I don't favor that plan, just by virtue of the backup crowd. Yeah, no, I don't think... No, I would not be able to do that. I do not favor that plan. We present them with a two-pronged road. One leads to hell, the other also leads to hell. Choose wisely. Oh, that jerk. He went right into a corner. That's actually a smart move. Cute spell. You call that a sword? This is a sword. Marcia just getting more speed because she can. I like how they said that their plan was to have the Lagoose go ahead to minimize the human casualties, and yet, like, they're only just getting here. Alright, will Ilyana be able to punch this one's ticket? Not likely. I have to soften this one up a bit. Alright, so that will do 26 damage. That should be sufficient. We'll just have Jill park over here. Aww. Lame. Yeah, the animations for the flyers just do not compare to how they are in the GBA titles. They just don't. What's our plan here? Route, not defeat boss, route. Alright. Can do. Did we get more reinforcements over here? No. Okay. Just checking. Okay, not that she needs to do so. Oh, I'm so tempted. Okay, so I can't do that quite exactly. Alright. Okay, so here's what we'll do. You're using an iron sword. You're guaranteed to kill this guy, right? Shockingly, no. Alright. We'll just scoot Neffany up there. Because realistically speaking, that's what she's going to be doing. Be gone, fool. You did. You in fact did not put bodies between yourself and Marcia. Congratulations to Ike on learning to hold a sword. Oh, wait, no. Here we go. Actually, no, we can just do this. This is fine. Oh boy. We can make someone else just say, there goes the neighborhood. You know, I just have a feeling. It's kind of funny in a weird way, racing is easier to to level than Mist in a certain way. He's also weirdly easier to level than Left. Just because there's always someone to give a double turn, it's a very consistent experience. Here they come. Oh boy, does it have to be one at a time? Nice miss. Ooh, might be able to score a pick on that with someone. Alright, and now they come to just skewer themselves. Oh boy. Oh goody, a coin. Coin, nothing. Coin, nothing. Sounds about right. You know, thinking on it. Alright, let's give this one to Ilyana. This will get her to 20, finally. Ooh, and a good ways in. Honey. Honestly. You know, as much as I'm fairly confident that Gatry can handle the rest of this on his own, I just have a nagging feeling. Raisin, don't take Ilyana's example. Alright, so 16 defense. Oh yeah, these things are not a threat. Have Mist manipulate the heal stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That should be good enough. I feel like this is an opportunity to get Rolf more experience, just in case. It's like, oh, here's some flyers. He can shoot them. Totally. Well, while all of these folks have their fun, I'll be right back. I've returned. Sounds like Ike went and sparked his fanciness once again, as he is wont to do. Oh, I'm actually impressed. This thing is sufficiently quick that he didn't get a double attack. Alright, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, let's see if Ilyana can get a lucky crit out of this. Nope. Still, it's experience. You, Archer Man. Gatry, please. Alright, how much damage does the bow do? 6? So 25 against Jill. I think there's things here that do worse. No, not quite. Even still. What's that? They're using axes and spears? Oh no. Jill, you're a spear user. Whatever will you do? Evidently, the answer is be just fine. I like what we have just kind of all these folks while, you know, the rioting, marauding ladies are just over here. How'd that plan work out for you, dummy? Ooh, can we get Jill a level? Not like that, we're not. Oh, you've chosen poorly. I'm actually surprised. Oh my. Hmm. Nice throw. You know, I don't expect this will be enough, but if it isn't, we'll get her very close. Hmm. Oof. Alright, forget this plan. If this plan goes south, then we lose Volk, and no. Alright, now. Come here, you. Jill, I don't know why you keep getting magic of all things. Madam, you confuse me. Wait, really? You missed on a 2% to Tanya? Wow. That's actually rather surprising. Bye-bye, birdie. Hey, there's a level. I see Ike's strength allergy remains. Get a little extra experience for our staff users. Ugh. Alright, Eliana. Close this out and let's get you a promotion. I will say this for Shannon. As much of an incurable jackass as he is, at least he kind of, you know, owns up to it. Ike still isn't used to being referred to by actual military rank. Because he's selling copper. Seems like the Crimean Laguz United Front is inspiring others. I appreciate this very, very strongly. Words to live by, I would say. I feel like Mr. Player slipped something right there. You know, that's fair. Whoever's delivering the message is probably getting executed. I think it's understandable that Mr. Player wouldn't want one of his own to go and deliver the fatal message. That's a name we've seen before. We've not really seen Soren and Nasir interact too much. Seems that Nasir is, in fact, an informant. Considering that Soren has kind of hit the nail on the head here, this is a very pointed question. Seems Nasir is not entirely caught off foot, though. We've definitely had a spy hovering about us. Soren has seemed to have found at least one. But whether or not Nessir is a spy for Dan, well. We're within the border now. No turning back. Seems that Petrine was not inclined to simply take the message for what it was. She's pressing the issue. Mr. Player here isn't wrong. Now that's news that we would rather not hear. Okay, now what? How? No, Ilyana was not the MVP. I mean, I guess technically, but really, no. Well, we're back home. Let's see what Jill has to say on the subject. Seems like Jill and Mist are getting along pretty well. Well, well, here's a face we haven't seen in a while. Despite being presented with her former commanding officer, Jill seems rather resolute. Har seems more amused than irritated. Impressed, even. I do appreciate Har. It's just like, all right, well, not going to try to argue. We know what the score is. Get rest. Take care of yourself. Ike and Mist are not wrong. Throwing down with one's familial ties is not an easy thing. Meanwhile, we have some new arrivals to get to know a little better. Ike is a bit too much of a straight shooter to really pick up on silly talk. And Janif is kind of a goober. I do appreciate this. It's like, oh, sincerity. Someone taught you manners. I see. You know, in terms of morale, that's not the answer you want to give. Once again, Ike is a bit too much of a straight shooter. Wow. Ike trying to keep up with Janeth, but not quite managing. I appreciate Ike's honesty on this one. Oki seems much more Ike's speed. Alright, any other... No, I don't want to do that one. I didn't actually deploy Leth last time for Shinon related reasons. Incidentally, I like how Gatry has like, oh, 3 ladies and then just Shinon. I'm a little interested in seeing how that conversation goes. Oh boy, ever know someone who gives you that kind of catch-22? Gatry, what the hell did you get up to? You know, Gatry has been going faster than he should, so... You know, I hate to agree with Shinon, but that's also a very understandable position. Alrighty then. Ike seems to be cranking just fine. His weaponry is acceptable. Let's get rid of that coin. Mist is fine. We used one mend staff 10 times. Whatever. I think it was more like 8. Still, whatever. I'm still thrilled that Nephany has not had to resort to violence very often because she just chooses violence every day. Alright, Soren, you need some new toys. The heal staff is fine. You need a new Thunderbook. This is not open for debate. Oh, good. Well, I suppose if I'm going to give a mage a weapon, then giving Soren a Super Thunder Tome is not the worst thing I could do. Geez, this would make Soren rip people apart. For amusement's sakes, what would a maximum tome of this light cost? That is an expensive tome, but a not insignificant one. If we run into any dragons, that dragon is going to have a bad day. Well, I suppose there's nothing for it. What is this way? 6? Didn't Ilyana's strength go up to 5? Yes. Alright. There we are. And, you know, I suppose bearing that in mind... And these are weight 5. They're more inaccurate, but not that much so, and they do hit harder. I suppose this is how we solve the equation. Just give Ilyana stronger tomes because she can wield them more elegantly than Soren can. Which is a little odd, I'm not going to lie. Oh, right. You can now use these. Marcia's fine. Pardon me. I'm having a horrible coughing fit today. Tanya. There we are. Round out the arsenal a bit. Jill's fine. Can we see how close she's getting over here with her... Nope. Alas. Racin's Racin, Astrid's Astrid. Have some new staves, courtesy of Volk, and the grand prize. So then the question becomes, who do we give Wrath to? Shannon is just really underwhelming as a sniper. Like, I guess his defense is okay for pre-promote, but like, Gatry's as fast as him. Actually, does Gatry have any stats that are lower? Magic. Gatry's magic is lower. Everything else is higher. Shame we can't give Gatry a bow. We didn't really give Tanith a look at. If we were inclined to deploy her immediately, she would serve us quite well. She's not Marcia levels of bonkers, but she's very fieldable and competent. So if we had ended up losing Marcia at some point and we wanted a Falcon Knight, Tanith could do the job. That being said, with only 10 levels to spare, her capacity for growth is rather slim. Someone's unreliable in judging MVPs. So who do we give Wrath to? As amusing as it would be to give it to Ike for later game reasons, and honestly that might not be a bad plan with that over Aether, I don't think that's the way to go. You know, how much does that new wind tome weigh? Oh, she could use that just fine also. Well then. Oh, she can't actually use it. What does it want? Oh, that's A. Ooh, yeah, no. I suppose Wind will just kind of be her I have nothing better to do spell. Once again, Soren just doing fine over here. Realistically, I suppose I could give him some mightier tomes and it wouldn't really slow him down that much. How many Elfire tomes do I have again? 2. But yeah, I'd say everyone is pretty much just fine. Let's see. Hand axes are available. Perhaps not the worst idea in the world to pick up another 2. We have so many Lancers, I feel like I should stock up on more of these. In fact, let's just kind of go through and do a little cleaning. Alright, yeah, I feel another couple steel lances would be worthwhile. Shame there's no more javelins available. Oh boy, these iron axes have seen some better days. What do I even need these iron bows for? I mean, really. I don't think Astrid can use this yet. But at the same time, I don't feel it'll be long. And when she can, boy howdy. Oh, we have 3 physics staves. I suppose I could be more aggressive with their use then. Oh, I do have chest keys. Oop. I never sold this. Silly me. I could give someone promoted a new toy to play with also. Nope, this isn't where I want to be. There we are. I'm realizing it's not offering steel axes either. Oof. Let's see, are our forge options pretty much the same old thing? Yeah, seems about right. You know, I wonder. That's not a bad price for a javelin. That would put it roughly on par with like a spear, I think. Oop. Yeah, this is the fastest way I'll be able to look again. Yeah, the javelin cannot equal the spear's might, but it would have decidedly more uses, and considering the price tag of the spear here, if I were able to purchase these, then a souped up javelin would just kind of be a better ask. That's feeling worthwhile to me. Hey there, Funky. Welcome back. Well, Nephine's javelin is almost broken. Hello, hello. Gatry doesn't even have one. Although I could just give him a short spear, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just put this away, take this out, have a merry old dance. And while we're at it, do we want to use one of these? Good grief. I mean, sure, this would rip apart any flyers, but really. I like how the multiplier for the wind tome is far higher. The Thunder Tome is actually the cheapest of the upgrade, which is odd considering that it comes with a small critical boost. Oh. Alright, let's get a souped up javelin. How about it? So, any names for our javelin? Any suggestions? Lou? More violence. Brett just over here giving me the idea of proxy violence, which will not fit. Or I don't think anyhow. Let me see here. How many letters do we have to work with? Oh, 12. No, we can't fit proxy violence in there. That's 13. Spear of Lou. Turn to lightning when thrown. Whoops. Violenter. I think I'm good for Lou on this one. There's one color. Now who to give this to? I suppose we'll put it in storage for the moment and figure it out. Do we have any experience to dole out? We do. At this point, I feel like Mist is the one who needs it more than anyone. Yeah, pretty much, I would say. Oop, not you. Where's Volk? I mean, I could give Volk some levels, but he's kind of good as auxiliary back there. Well, she's getting speed at least. Mist, you're as bad as your brother, I swear. Alright, so skills. What would Marcia get? Stun from a cult. Not thrilled with that one. What about Flare? Reduces enemy magic resistance by half. Ah, so it's Luna, but for spells. Jill would also get stun out of it. I do think it's funny Astra didn't get an extra point of capacity, so... or an extra 5 of capacity, so she can't have anything as long as she has Paragon. Provoke. Yeah, he certainly has Provoke, doesn't he? And I think Gatry's is Luna, yeah. I don't feel like he would get a lot of mileage out of that. Ooh, Saul is good. And Counter's not really that useful, all things considered. Saul would increase Titania's survivability. What's everyone's skill scores looking like? Well, anyone who could potentially be making use of some skills roughly have the same amount of skill. And we can give Ilyana Flare. She needs something to stand out from Soren. There we are. Let's see here. Now who do we give Wrath? Do we make Marcia even more ridiculous? I'd give it to Jill, but I don't really feel like it's wise to use her as like a focal point for damage. Her defense is decent. It's not good. And her resistance isn't as high as it could be. That sounds like it belongs with violence. Brett, try to keep up, please. Nephany, the inherent holder of Wrath, has violence. So yes, Wrath does belong with violence. That's already been settled. I just wish Marcia had more health. Her defense and resistance is already stellar. I'll sit on that one. Oh, did I say we were the same? I did. Dumb. I dumbed. Whoops. Oh well. Let's go. You know, considering that Janeth's eyesight is intensely capable, having him as a scout is of incredible value to the effort over here. Yeah, I'm kind of at that point myself, Taxdark. My eyesight was never amazing, but with age, you know, it's also deteriorated. Interesting that Janeth and Oki don't wish to speak about Mr. Player and the Ravens out of pride, whereas Rayson doesn't really want to speak of the one who betrayed him.